Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to part 16 of Kingdom Hearts RE Chain of Memories. The good news is we're going to be finishing Atlantica today. The bad news is, well, there are a couple of bad news coming up. The first is that the boss with Ursula is going to take a little bit, almost half the video. And second, there will be a second boss fight pretty much almost right after, as soon as we leave the Atlantica floor.
Oh dear.
Oh dear is right. But if you prepare your cards ahead of time and actually backtrack to previous floors, you might be able to stand a chance. So, yeah. Oh, this brings back painful memories. I remember the first initial boss against Ursula here. It's just that, being Flotsam, Jetsam, and Ursula in that magic cauldron, such a waste of time. Ugh. Alright, so, yeah. Again, there's Ursula with that smile, with a stoic face. And yes, there's Flounder, no surprise. I knew something was fishy, ha 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 ha. I get it, Donald. You're not funny. You're only funny when you're angry.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ariel, what are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, we're face palming right now. What's happening?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Ruler of the Seas, and of course we hear the Disney boss music playing, so let's get on with it already.
Go on, turn into your giant form.
Yes, we all know what's coming, just change already. Which reminds me... See, again, that stoic face, it's... God.
And those Flounder had it too.
At least with the more quote-unquote hero characters, they're at least trying a little.
Yeah.
But still. Well, anyway, finally we got our boss fight. Hip, zippity doo-dah, zippity day, and all that sort of thing. Okay, so how are we going to fight Giant Ursula if Sora is not a Murdolphin boy thing? Well, the answer to that is that good old Sora here is on a platform. And there's good old Ursula. Well, the good news about this fight is that at least it's more expressive than the generic Ursula face model. See, look at that. Much more expressive. And of course, we get stock Pat Carroll sounds every time we attack. That's probably just lifted off Kingdom Hearts 1 and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, probably.
So, yeah. Anyway, we are attacking her tentacles. Though, ultimately, in the long run, it doesn't, well... What it does is, I'm kind of confused how to explain this. Attacking her tentacles will once in a while yield the gimmick card. When used, it'll stun Ursula up and close so that it will allow Sora to attack Ursula. Although, as you just saw right here, she occasionally leans forward to gloat at Sora, and in which we can attack her as long as we have high enough a group of cards. So, yeah. And finally, I think we got my gimmick card. There you are. See, this is what it does. It stuns her like that, and now we can go the offensive. I might as well use Ariel here because it makes sense.
Yeah,
really.
yeah. Ursula's her enemy.
Unfortunately, it fails, and to do much damage, and yeah. Alright, so yeah, to get all these tentacles, and again, this fight can drag. I'm sorry. Look at that. Sometimes Ursula can have high enough cards, and it can really hurt you in the long run. I mean, some of the attacks you can avoid like that right there, but I really should have prepared my deck ahead of time to have a higher amount of cards than she does. Alright. I mean, I have plenty of cards, but at times it just feels like she has a lot of cards. Oh, my head. Oblivion's making my head hurt. So, yeah, again, this will take about a good long while. So the final battle in Little Mermaid, huh?
Yeah.
How Ursula somehow managed to trick King trying to sign a contract and then steal the Trident that way and then grows a giant size, and at the same time all these ships appear. These sunken ships, you know?
Yeah.
It's just.
I believe, like, one of the ships ran her through.
Yeah, it was piloted by Eric, and you gotta give Ariel credit for at least trying.
Yeah.
I mean, well, she did make Ursula take out her pets, so, or hedge eels. They were eels, right?
Yeah.
Hey. This is, yeah. I really should have done a better job at doing this, folks. I'm really, really sorry. I mean, you can see that some of these attacks can be avoided. It's just a matter of planning accordingly. It's just... Now get closer, you stupid thing. You giant sea witch thingy. Okay, there we go. Alright. Come on. Let's see if Cloud can do damage. Oh!
Nope.
Come on.
Too far.
Come on. I'm not even... I mean, you can look at her health bar right here. She doesn't really have that much health. It's just that... Ugh.
Yeah, don't you just hate bosses that you have to wait to hit?
Ah, yes. Yeah, kind of reminds me of the Genie Jafar battle, you know?
Yeah.
And the Oogie Boogie battle. I mean, at least with Oogie Boogie, we can... It's faster. And the Genie Jafar battle is just a matter of just navigating those platforms with Iago on them and stuff. It's good. I can understand why people don't like this game. I'm starting to see it right now. It's like, ugh. Yeah, get ready for this. Get ready for this. It's, ugh. Can you just come closer, Ursula, so I can smack you upside the head? Literally.
Seriously, you're just delaying the inevitable.
There you are. Come on. Finally, I got her down to just need a few more hits. Oh, great. And I don't have enough cards to finish the job. What do you freaking do? Okay. There we go. Cancel that out. Come on. More of her tentacles. Whoop-de-freaking do. I do believe I remember doing this when I played Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, at least in the beginning. Spoiler warning for those who haven't played or seen any of that game. It's just, jeez Louise. Yeah, get ready for this! Oh, shut up, Ursula. You're just making me waste my cards on you. Okay, okay. Is she close enough? Okay. Yeah, come on. Just a few more hits. A few more hits. Oh! Great. She just happens to have a high enough card to cancel out my others. Which means I have to go through one more round of this. This is getting stupid. Why'd I have a strike raid? And it doesn't even work, so... I just wasted one of my cards there. So.
I'm guessing you're just throwing cards at the wall and hope they hit.
I'm hoping. Okay, another Cloud. Maybe you can take care of those... Oh, card play. Break. Ow! Come on. Okay. Where are you? You just come closer, Ursula. You're only delaying the inevitable. Okay, come on. Come on. One more. No. Ah. Oh, no. Don't tell me we have to go through more of this. Alright, almost. Come on. No! I could have been right there if I planned my cards. If I played my cards right. Literally. I cannot talk anymore. I'm
Like, almost got her.
Oh, yes. Wait, is that gimme card? Good. Gimme card. Gimme card. Also, the gimmick card can also reset your count back to 1, I believe. Yeah! Come on. No, just use it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. The gimmick card saved this battle. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry it took so long, but... Jeez Louise. Alright, but for our troubles, we get the Ursula card.
Which does?
The Ursula card, I believe, what it does is, it's Shell. And it halves the damage enemies, let's see, I gotta make sure I have the right description. Shell. It's blah 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 blah. It has damage from enemies' magic attacks. So it can be useful if enemies primarily a magical user, so... Alright, so yes, Ariel has learned her lesson, Flounders say blah blah blah, let's move on. Oh yes, it'll be grounded forever, blah blah blah, there comes Sebastian. Blah 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 blah. When he does, you're gonna get it. Hey, I know. Why'd you say that the witch stole? Well, technically, the witch did take it from Ariel, so it's sort of true, you know. Oh yeah, she just had the same idea. Okay, okay. Ah, but you can't do it because it's not the honorable thing. Get it? Because it's actually, in a way, lying still.
Yeah.
So, in other words, we're just going to face the music and maybe, maybe things will work out in the end. But we'll never find out in this place because, again, it's a Sora's memory. They are not real.
Yeah.
In fact, the water that they're breathing is not real too. So yeah, blaming someone else would mean giving up feelings up. So blah blah blah. So here's our message of this floor world place. Sorry if I sound a bit cynical, folks, because it's just that these floor plots don't mean anything in the long run. It's only the Castle Oblivion stuff that matters at this point. Thankfully, we're going to go back to that plot in a moment. We're just going to get the spoils of our rewards and save. And I'm actually going to prepare my deck off screen because, like I said earlier, there will be another boss fight. And I'm going to need some strategy coming up. So, let's climb up this ladder, question mark. And we'll save, and we'll head on and face our next boss, ladies and gentlemen.
No, you're... Riku! What are you doing here?
Not happy to see me? Let me know if I'm getting in the way. You know, of something that's more important.
Huh? I didn't mean that.
Spare the excuses. I bet that you had all but forgotten about me.
Are you crazy? Come on, I came all this way looking for you.
But you're not anymore, right? Now it's only Naminé that you're looking for. You don't care about me, just like you never cared. At all. About her feelings.
Naminé's?
I knew it. Never even gave it a thought, did you? Just 'cause you want to see Naminé. Sorry. Doesn't go both ways. Tell you the truth, Naminé doesn't even want to look at your face.
Why not?
You should ask your memories. Why Naminé disappeared from the islands. Remember that, and you'd know.
Did I do something? Is it my fault? Riku.
Go home, Sora. I'll care for Namine. Anyone who goes near her goes through me!
What's wrong with you? We're supposed to be friends!
Please, Sora. Since when have you ever cared about me? Namine's not the only one who's sick of looking at you. So am I!
Riku, stop it!
Okay, the good news is we found Riku. The bad news is he's become a douche again. I mean...
Yeah, what happened to the character development?
Yeah, I mean, the last time we saw him, he was on the other side of the door to darkness, the Kingdom Hearts. And, yeah, he was remorseful for his actions, you know? For screwing over his friends.
Seriously, something seems off here.
Very off. Well, regardless, he's the boss fight here, and, well, I'm going to Sonic Blade him to, well, I'm not going to say death, but to defeat, really. And now the thing with Sonic Blade is that you have to make sure you press triangle at the right time during a Sonic Blade thrust. Otherwise, if you mistime it, you can cancel out the Sonic Blade slide, and that's not good, really. I mean, you can get up to, I think, 7 thrusts to hit an enemy, and then they'll, and then that's it. But I sometimes mistime my pressing the triangle button, and I cancel it out early. So, yeah, Riku's back, and he, too, somehow remembers Namine for some reason. Well, this place does bring out dormant memories, or for some reason. Alright. So far, so good. There we go. And yeah, come on. There we go. You can do nothing. You can do nothing. Oh! Hey, that was a cheat move. He jumped over my attack. That's so lame. Okay, this should do it. Thrust. 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 Yeah, and yeah, he lost.
Yeah. That's pretty obvious.
Alright, so we did it. We beat Riku again, technically, since we did find him in Hollow Bastion, and, well, the real Riku in Hollow Bastion, and then there was that Ansem-possessed Riku in the other Hollow Bastion, and then Ansem, and yeah. Oh yeah, this is where I am. This is where I am level-wise, if you're curious, ladies and gentlemen. It's not like I can skip it, because plot-related...
Oh, Riku, please wait!
Typical Riku reaction. Oh, I lost to this guy! Mommy, wait.
Fuck it up, you crybaby.
Yeah. I think he did the same thing in Hollow Bastion. He lost the Keyblade, pretty much the one thing that he was hoping to get, and then he runs away like a baby. And some things never change, don't they? Alright, so let's go.
Not to mention his jealousy for Donald and Goofy.
Riku, where are you?
Sora, are you okay?
Don't worry about me. Riku, what happened?
Sure was strange. Almost like Ansem was back, controlling Riku again.
But we got rid of Ansem for good.
Then I wonder what is wrong with Riku.
Hold on! The kid! If he's with Riku, he might be in danger. Sora?
I know. You're thinking Riku isn't your friend. But that's just not true.
You sure?
Well, I know he said some awful things to you back there. But you gotta remember, we are in Castle Oblivion. Why, folks lose their memory here a little bit at a time. Riku's probably just forgotten that the two of you were such close friends. That's all.
So he just forgot?
My guess is that's so. But Sora, instead of being sad, we have to figure out a way to help Riku get his memory back. If we all work together, why, we're sure to get you through this. No need to mow.
Jiminy's right. You shouldn't push your friends away.
Yeah. Okay.
Sora, do you remember our very first promise?
Huh?
Always smile. That was the promise we made to each other the first time we met. We promised to never forget to keep smiling.
You're right.
Remember, our adventure runs are on happy faces. Okay, so we have to get Riku back, but first we have to go through another world. Well, next time. So, bye.
Later.